Well, now to that breaking news on Chris Brown tonight, because all signs pointed to a plea deal. But late this afternoon, the singer turned down the deal. Jennifer Donnelly was there in the courtroom. She's live with what happened and where the case goes from here. Jen.
Allison, what a day between what was happening here outside the courthouse with all of the fans and then the courtroom drama. Here's what was supposed to happen. The problem was the proffer, what Chris Brown was going to read out in court, basically saying, here's what I did. Chris Brown and his attorney, they didn't like it. So Chris Brown's legal affair with Washington, D.C. continues on to trial. Superstar Chris Brown arrived at D.C. Superior Court amid screaming fans. Dressed in a leather jacket, tie, and white pants, he faced a D.C. Superior Court judge. His lawyer, Mark Garagos, announcing that prosecutors offered the music star a plea deal. Under it, Brown would plead guilty in exchange for time served. No more jail time, no probation. But after hours of negotiations, Chris Brown turned it down because of how it was worded.
They wanted him to read from a script that wasn't true, and he was not going to do that, and I was not going to let him do that. So if they want a trial, that's what they'll get.
So Brown now heads to trial to defend himself against a misdemeanor simple assault charge stemming from that now infamous confrontation outside the W Hotel last October. Prosecutors maintain Brown and his bodyguard, Chris Hollisey, punched a fan, Parker Adams, after Adams tried to jump into a picture. Hollisey was tried and found guilty, but he was back in court today, and his lawyer indicated to the judge that his team would be filing a motion for a request for a new trial based on potential new evidence in the case. No one would say what that new evidence was. Hollisey is expected to be the star witness in Chris Brown's trial if and when one ever occurs.
Frankly, I would imagine that in the District of Columbia that they've got real crime to prosecute as opposed to this phantom type of crime.
So Garagos spending some time speaking with us, lamenting about how much time and money has been spent on a misdemeanor charge. Chris Brown, as it stands right now, his trial is set to begin on September 8th. Reporting live from D.C. Superior Court, I'm Jennifer Donnelly, ABC 7 News.